Hey, what's up everyone, David here and welcome back to another video. It is Black Friday season and actually this year there's a lot of deals on physical games but also digital games, especially in terms of Sega and Atlus apparently. And then I was thinking it's my niche. I like to talk about Atlus games, and I was always seeing those games on sale too, like in these past few days, and I was like, man, I wish I could buy these games at this price, but I'm like, those are all day one purchases for me because, I mean, I'm a major fan. That being said, I thought about you guys and I was like, why not make a video on must play Atlus games and Sega games as well that are on sale right now. So we'll go over that today. The prices that I'll mention are US dollars, and the prices that I got are from GameStop specifically. That being said, you can get most of these deals at other retailers like Amazon, or I know us in Canada, we have a game retailer called Video Game Plus, VGP. They're awesome. They have like this loyalty program and stuff. They do free shipping worldwide if you purchase for over 80 Canadian, which is basically a full price game, $60 for you guys. So I would recommend checking those out as well. I'll drop some links in my description. If you purchase any of these games, drop a comment below and let me know what you think about the games that you purchased after my recommendations. I would love to hear you guys' stories. Let's get right into it because there's a ton of games that I want to show. Alright, so let's start with Atlus stuff. We'll mix and match up some of the Sega releases in there as well. To start with Atlus, I think the main game, the hot item this Black Friday season, is going to be Persona 5 Royal. Now, Persona 5 Royal is a 2019 game on PlayStation 4, but a month ago, it released on all modern platforms that didn't initially have a port of Persona 5 Royal. Now, I'm talking about Switch, I'm talking about Xbox Series platforms, PlayStation 5, and also Steam. I don't know the price for Steam, but I assume it's on sale as well. You can check out 2game.com for that, link down in the description below. It helps support the channel as well if you use the link. Persona 5 Royal at GameStop is $30, so I think that is a very solid pickup. I'm 65 hours into the Switch port. It's awesome, and of course it's a an enhanced PS3 release at the end of the day, so if you want like 60 frames and all the top performance and best visuals, you have PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series that is also $30. So that's an interesting release. It released a month ago, so I would definitely pick that one up for $30. Now, there's also another one that I think flew under the radar because it didn't release at the right time. The marketing campaign was kind of and I had a lot of comments in my videos talking about this specific game, saying I'm waiting for a price cut. Here it is, and you guys, I'm a big fan of that game, and it would be Soul Hackers 2, the brand new game in the Soul Hackers series that came out in August of this year. Full $60 game. It's now at $30, both on Xbox Series platforms and PlayStation 5. This is a cop. This is a very solid game. I spent like 45 hours into it, and then I did all the extra content, stopped playing at like 65 hours or something. So you definitely will have your money's worth at $30. The game has issue, but it's still fantastic. I reviewed it, and I think I did a good job with my review. So if you want to check out the point of view of someone who really enjoyed the game, make sure to check it out, and please give Soul Hackers 2 a chance. If you're an Atlus fan, I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Now let's do a couple of Sega releases, because if you guys didn't know, I'm a massive Sega fan in general, not just Atlus, so I do have some recommendations here. The first one is a recommendation that I was talking to a friend of the channel before making this video, asking for recommendations. That game I didn't play myself, but you can find Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinogami Chronicles, which is a Sega release, both for PlayStation 5 and Switch, at $35. And I heard a lot of good things about this game. I'm not a Demon Slayer fan myself, but I heard a lot of people like the game and it looks great. That one is $35 and people are saying it's a good pickup, so you can absolutely check it out. I think it looks great. Otherwise, you also have Sonic Colors Ultimate, which might not be as quality. There's some issues with the port on Switch. Also PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series platforms too. That one is $14.99 though. If you can avoid the little issues that the game has, I still think it is a solid release, both for Xbox and PlayStation. And then there's also the Switch version, which is apparently playable, but it's not the best port from what I'm seeing. So definitely Sonic Colors. Now, a personal pick of mine, and honestly at that price, which is $12.99, it's a must buy. It is a must buy, and that would be Lost Judgment, which is Judgment is it's kind of like a spin-off of the Yakuza series made by RGG Studio, which is a Sega studio. Those games, you guys, I'm a simp. I'm not gonna lie, the Yakuza games, I adore every single one of them, and the Judgment games are no exceptions. Both the first Judgment and Lost Judgment, which is $12.99 at GameStop, both for PlayStation 4, 5, and also Xbox Series platforms. Fantastic release, you guys should absolutely check it out. Now that one specifically is not on sale, or at least I don't think it's on sale on PC, because it's a new game for PC players. So I think that one might be a little expensive on PC, but if it's not, you guys should go check it out. It's fantastic. You're playing as a detective Yagami. You are in a high school solving mysteries and problems. It is banging game. $12.99. Don't miss out. It's awesome. Now, if we go back to Atlus games, there's more deals. There's more great deals for Atlus releases. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is a Nintendo Switch exclusive. It came out last year. Fantastic release. I loved it so much. It kind of perfected the turn-based combat system, the press turn combat system from other SMT games, in my personal opinion. It plays great. It looks great. It sounds amazing. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is $30 at GameStop. You guys should check it out if you didn't already, if you were on the fence or something. I have a ton of SMT5 content on the channel. You guys can go check it out for yourself if you're interested. But SMT5 at $30, that's a steal. Now, speaking of a steal, there's another Switch game that I would highly recommend. It flew under the radar when it first released for $50. It was a late port of Catherine Full Body on Switch. It released over a year after the PS4 version. Now that one is $12.50 at GameStop, so that's a must buy. Plus, I'm sure it's not a game that sold extremely well. The first week of sales were underwhelming for that Switch version, so I'm thinking this might be rare in the future as well. So if you want to get Catherine Full Body on a portable machine and you don't live in Japan, well, that's your only option. Switch port. You guys should absolutely check it out. $12.50. Come on, that's a must buy. That's a must buy. Now, another one that I think is a must buy is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remastered. That is a PC, PlayStation, and Switch game. Great game overall. It has its issues, but at $19.99 at GameStop, it's worth it, because Nocturne on its own is a fantastic game, and I don't think the HD remaster makes it a lesser game. It looks decent, plays fine, it's playable. There's some frame drops issues here and there. The music is also not the best quality, but the soundtrack's fire and the gameplay's fire. Everything's really good about Nocturne HD. Same thing, I have content on the channel if you're on the fence, but I would highly recommend it for $19.99, that's for sure. Now, if you're able to move in stores, stay safe if you do. There is in-store only deals for two amazing games that at this price you can't miss it. You can't miss it. If you get the regular deal online, it seems to be $22.99 for both Persona 5 Strikers, which is a action RPG, kind of like Warrior style with the Persona 5 characters. Great game. It's fine. It's a fine game. I would check it out if you're a Persona 5 fan. That one is regular deal $22.99. And also 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. The PlayStation 4 version is also $22.99 at GameStop. But if you can't find a copy in store, hear me out. $4.98 for a copy of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, and another $4.98 for a Persona 5 Strikers copy. So that is a steal at that price. You just can't miss it, in my opinion. Both those games are fantastic. 13 Sentinels was my game of the year in 2020 with Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is another game that is on sale that you guys should check out. What a great transition. That one is $20 from what I saw, all platforms combined. It's on every platform but Switch. Yakuza Like a Dragon, fantastic game. There's also the Yakuza the Remastered Collection, which includes Yakuza 3, 4, and 5. That one is $29.98 on PlayStation 4 only. Great release, great ports of PS3 games, great games as well, so you guys should check it out. That one, I'm also pretty confident that they didn't print too many copies, so maybe in the future it could be expensive, especially since the PlayStation 3 games are expensive, and that's your only way of getting a physical version, or at least Yakuza 5 on a disc, because it was not released for PS3 back in the day. So I would recommend that one. And my final pick is a series that I like a lot from Sega that I'm sure some of you guys don't think I like, or at least you don't know that I like, because I'm an RPG guy, of course. And that would be Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is available on all platforms. It's $14.99 this Black Friday. It's a fun game to play drunk with friends, but it's also a great game to play in short sequences. I got the Switch version, played here and there, and it was super fun. So that is my list of recommendations for Black Friday. There's other Sega and Atlus games that are on sale, but those are obvious candidates that I'm like, come on guys, at this price you can get all these games for under $200 and you have thousands of hours of pure fun. So I would absolutely recommend all of these games in the list, and check out my content on the channel because I covered most of these releases for both in-depth reviews or just opinion pieces about these games. So I would absolutely check it out if you're interested. If you like my list and I helped you get some great recommendations for Black Friday, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps. And if you want to stay up to date on anything in terms of Atlus, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell as well, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.